What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another Farming Simulator 19 video here from FELSBRUNN. Dudes, appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? And welcome in. I say, John Deere, if you don't want to empty, you just don't have to, bro. I think I need to fix him too. He's going too slow. Anyway, welcome back, guys, to another Farm Sim video. I appreciate it. I have jumped ahead a lot more than I said I was going to jump ahead, but I haven't really touched the grass field or the hay field over there. I've been harvesting. We're in our last field of harvest, and actually I'm just going to let him run until he gets full. I will handle him later. We've got other things we need to work on right now, but I decided to take some time and catch up on some YouTube and, you know, farm at the same time, because I do that a lot. So, other things we need to take care of are here at the shop. I can't do round bales. I just can't. It's the stopping. You know, it's the stopping. I'm sorry. Real life would probably be different in the game. Okay, anyway. So we are going to get the square baler, just the regular old, our only square baler in the game. Okay, all right. I was like, is there another one? I don't think so. Regular old coon. And we are also going to get the square bale picker upper doodad that will lay them on the ground, which is this one, right? Yes, this one will lay them on the ground. Okay. So we also want to pick up that as well. And then that leaves us with a little bit of money. We have also purchased all of our horses. So we actually really need to get them fed. Before we fast time, of course, I would make sure to get them fed and taken care of so that they will be productive, because why not, right? We need to get them productive and making us money here in about 10 days. So yes, we will do that eventually. We will. But right now we need to bale. We need to get our baling done. We are going to turn some of this into haylage. We'll keep some of it just as hay, obviously, for the horses and the cows that we will be buying as well. We do have a considerable amount of oats in storage. I mean, I don't actually know what we have. Let me check. Okay, never mind. It's not that much. 275,000. It's just what we've been harvesting, you know. So, contemplating what to plant next. Maybe it's time to spam some canola or something. I don't know. Oh, this tractor does not like this hill with this baler. Am I gonna have to get the 8R over here? The 7R's over there. I thought this tractor would handle this little bit of a hill. We'll just go get the 8R and we'll get her done. Because, wow, I thought this tractor would handle this, but I guess not so much. We're still not back up to speed. We're still putting speed on over there. Okay. Well, that's kind of disappointing. I mean, this baler is heavy, I guess. IRL, this baler would be heavy. You need a decent sized tractor to run a baler like this, so okay, well, that was short-lived for the old Deutz over here. Deutz is still a useful tractor. It's just, I don't know how, you know, it's got its place. It's got its place for sure. Okay, let's go ahead and just leave our auger wagon up here, and we'll run. And I think I'm actually, I was going to say put another shed here. Now I look at it, I don't think so. So, maybe not. We are starting to use our shed, though. Of course, some of the stuff that we're not using right now. See all of our horses in the pen. We will be getting cows as well. We will be getting cows in due time. In due time. I got to get mixed rations made up. That's why I'm kind of waiting on cows. Although, in theory, I will have it, quote-unquote, today on the map, so no worries there. Alright, turn our cruise up and roll. 11 miles an hour. This shouldn't have any problem with the hill. Not that much of a hill, so I'm surprised the Deutz tractor kind of struggled, to be honest. But that's all good. Look at that. Going in the baler, guys. And look, we don't have to stop, unlike the round baler. Oh, goodness. You guys can tell, by the way, it is starting to get a little dark on the map. I mean, it's shadowy. Because it's just, I've been playing that much. Last night I watched a podcast or two maybe, and then today I was watching some more YouTube and different stuff. So it's like, I might as well just keep on farming. And then bring you guys back in for a video where I'm baling, because everybody's seen me harvest, right? So it's been a while since we've done some square baled on the map, so figured I'd bring you guys along. And I think what I'm going to do is only bale a couple rows and then move on to the next thing, which is collecting. And then we need to stack them or get them wrapped. We need to get some of them wrapped. So yeah, I think we'll kind of move on and do all of it in this video, and then I'll come back and you know, kind of take care of it later, kind of thing. So, and actually, we're probably only going to do these 3 rows because that's a lot of bales. We're gonna have a heap of bales laying around somewhere. I wonder if I should stash them around the pond over there, and that like grass that we didn't cut. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. We have room next to our field over there too, I guess. We have room. We'll figure out where to put them. Actually, this is kind of struggling too, isn't it? Man, I need a quad track apparently to pull this hill. It's not that even like much of a hill here. I'm just saying, not that much of a hill. But this is a lot of bales. This is good. And of course, you have to remember we have the biggest windrow or rake in the game, so you know it's gotta make good sized windrows. So it's kind of a whole thing. It is kind of a whole thing. Okay, I'm just so today for me, by the way, guys, is the day before my 24-hour stream. And I'm just remembering all the things that I have to do before the 24-hour stream. And all of a sudden, it just hit me. I forgot I have to upload a mod pack and a new map and all that kind of stuff to Google Drive and whatnot for the peeps and the server. And I just remembered all that. So I got to do that as soon as I'm done with this video. So there's that. Anyway, out of mind, whatever. It's fine. It's all good. I'll get it done. I never sleep before a 24-hour stream anyway, so what's different about this one, right? We'll just not sleep before this one either. Oh boy, there's one grass bale here? That first bale it made was grass, not hay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. We do have a little bit of spillage here on the ground. I'm not concerned about it. Not concerned about it at all, guys. That water. The water makes noise. Like a lapsing. It's a lapping at the shore, I guess you could call it. I do like this bale stacker, by the way. This thing's pretty slick. The fact that it like lays them on the ground instead of stacking them up. I kind of like it for what we're going to be doing. This is going to be kind of nice. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of bales here in this little bit that we've done. So probably won't get back to this map until after my 24. So I'm sure in the next video I'll talk about how the 24 went and everything, and you know all of that. Of course, by the time this video comes out, even will be posted on YouTube. It's gonna take me a couple days to get it all posted, but it will all be posted on the channel. So yeah. It's definitely going to take a few days, though. Well, 100% going to take a few days to get it all rendered up and everything. Kind of not looking forward to it in a way, but, you know, I always am. It's a good time, and it's not about me. We're raising money for Extra Life, so there is that. There is that, raising money for the kids, guys. That's what the 24-hour stream is all about. Alright, a couple more bales here, like 3 more. Something like that, right? Something like that, because it's going to push those back onto the little, like, prongs that stick out. And then we can hold 2 more, yeah. Alright. But, yeah, no, the 24 is going to be fun. It's going to be terrible and fun and painful and long and tiring all at the same time. But fun. But fun. I mean, I'm only going to do like 2 24s a year at most. And honestly, I may not do, I mean, I've said this before, I know. I may not do any more after this year. They're just they're not good for everybody involved, honestly. I mean, the hype is fun, don't get me wrong. The hype's cool, that kind of stuff, but like, is it really good to sit in a chair for like 24 hours at a time? I mean, I know I'm going to be getting up and taking breaks, but like, still, you got to look at it from kind of all sides, all point of views. You know, it's really not the best thing for my health or anybody else's health that's going to like participate for all 24 hours. So, but we're going to do this one because we've committed to it long ago, and we're going to do one probably in early October. And that's probably gonna be it for 24s, honestly, guys. So I just gotta convince the other people that hey, they're not really a good thing. I mean, not that it's that hard to convince people, but you know, just people need to realize it's not good. And look at that shadow of that castle's beautiful. But no, like health-wise, it's just not good. It's just not good for us to sit around that long. And I will be taking lots of breaks and checking on mom and, you know, getting up and walking around and doing all that. But still, it's brutal. It's still brutal. Either way you look at it, it's brutal. So there is that. Actually, I think I'm going to have, so like right now, if I want to go to my backyard, let's say, there's a door from my garage where I'm still at, from my garage to my backyard, and right in front of that is the ramp that we've put up so mom can get in and out of the house. Well, I think for the 24, I'm going to move said ramp so I could, you know, like middle of the night, like I need to get up and walk around for a second, I can just go walk around the backyard, stretch, maybe do a little light jogging to kind of wake up again, you know. It's going to be cool that night. I think the low that night's going to be in the 40s. But it'll be kind of refreshing, you know, get out, get a little fresh air, get some cool fresh air. And yeah, so I think I'm going to do that so that I don't have to, or so that I can, you know, get away from the computer here and there at times, because that is going to be very important during the 24 to get up and walk around and stretch and stuff like that. It's going to be very, very important. So anyway, all right, guys, we got all the bales we're going to grab for now. For now, we're, you know, too short on this load, but that's okay. That is okay. We're going to grab these bales, and we should probably feed some right to the horses, because we can do that, and we can feed them oats, and we can, we need a water trailer. We don't have a water tank yet. That's okay. I'm going to put these all, this is my bale storage, so by the time the next video rolls around, guys, there might be a lot of bales sitting over here. That's what we'll use this area for right now, is bale storage. I think it'll work out for us quite well. In fact, I know it will. It will. Come on, let them rip. Let them rip. Thank you. Somebody argued, or not argued, but told me you would not drive away from these bales as they're falling off in real life. And it's like, you absolutely would probably just, you know, put your tractor in neutral. If there's any kind of like, on this, there's not though. It's just gravity. But if there's any kind of like ears or whatever to move the bales, you would just let them kind of move the tractor, because the bales aren't going to scoot underground like they do in farm sim. Let's be real. Okay. I guess our front loader option that we have is the 6M, because we don't actually own anything else. We don't actually own anything else. Do we even own a bale? Yeah, we do. Okay, it's upside down. All right, cool. We own a bale spike. Upside down bale spike, that is. Can we hook up to said bale spike without going crazy? Let's try this. Not having it. Okay. Not having it. We got our bale wrapper as well. We need to wrap our bales. First, we need our bale spike to work. There we go. And bale wrapper. And we will get to this in just a minute. The first bales I want to mess with Let's see. It's gonna move. It's gonna move that way, kind of. All right. So we'll put this right here. Put this over next to the field, actually. And then it will move backwards. Okay, so the first bales that I want to mess with are these round ones. We can go ahead and just feed these right to the, because we don't have a stacker, so I'm not going to use these for wrapping because we can't move them after that. So we can feed this right to the right to our horses. So let's do that real fast, and then we will probably feed them a couple more as well, because, you know, they're going to be able to take more than one, I would assume. We do need to get oats down here, and we do need to get water down here as well. But we will in time. Don't ask me why I went with the horses that I went with. Do they not take hay anywhere? Do they just take grass? I know they take this. I'm pretty sure they had to have hay. There we go. Okay. Just one of those little glitches, you know, with Farm Sim. It happens. It happens. It's all good. I wouldn't mind a telehandler maybe for doing a lot of this work. Skid steers. I don't like the skid steers in this game. Even the big one is just not. It's not responsive enough. It's a little sluggish, and I don't care for it. Which is a shame, because the JCB skid steer from 17 was like the best thing ever. I'm just saying. It was the best thing ever. But that's okay. It's all good. You know, a little bit of oats to harvest yet. Not too bad. We will get to it. I got all those round bales too, so. Round bale city. Of course, these guys will need the round bale straw as well, which I've got in the round bales there. All right. Detach from it, and then boom, boom. How full does that make them? Wow, like, okay, not at all. Now remember, this is for a 10-day supply, so it's kind of like overkill what we're doing right now. I mean, you could just get by with filling them up for one day if you really wanted to. You know, or whatever. And in theory, I should probably just run bales right from the field right there, using the trailer and everything, and just be done with it, but that's okay. Can we pull this maneuver off? By golly, George, we can. Don't know how well that would work in real life with barely having a spike in each round bale on the bottom. You know, I think you'd need more than a spike right up against the edge. I mean, you can use a round bale with one spike. It's got to be, like, you know, centered. I've got mine, like, off to the side. And that's kind of heavy up there, by the way. Kind of heavy. I took the one already. Take the other two. All right, they're good enough for now. Let's wrap some of these bad boys. That's what I want to do now. I want to see this wrapper in action. I've not actually seen this wrapper in action. We use the other one that will only do square bales on our server in multiplayer land, but in single player, this is the only one I've seen. Okay, is that it? Is that all we had to do? I believe that's all we had to do. Unfold it with X. And I think we're good to stack some bales in her. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So this one will do squares or rounds. The other one will only do squares. It says it'll do rounds or squares anyway. Come on. Take it. No. You know what? Am I going to have to change my engine thing? Why won't it take it? This one does do both, right? Baling. No, not Tedders. Baling Tech. This will do rounds or squares. This one will only do rounds. We have this one. Okay. So is there like a mode? You can turn on cruise control. Let me look here. I think I'm gonna have to change my that. So I actually have to like start my engines, which is fine. I don't mind it. But that way the engine's actually running on that thing. Come on now. Take the bale. At least with the other one, it was like real easy to use. This one doesn't seem to want to cooperate. I'm sure you guys are cringing. You're going, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Oh, wait. What? Do I have to put the bale way down there? Problem is now the bale's the wrong way. There we go. At least it's flipped the right way around now. Alright, I'm about to buy the other one. Like, I'm sure this thing works, but like... Alright, bale's good now. Let's try to pick the bale up. And yes, I realize this is the frustrating part. It's easier to use the bale wrapper in the field. But I don't want to. My neighbors are outside. Causing a ruckus. That should totally take that bale. Alright. Why is this not working? Well, you know what my solution is, right? Burn it. Burn it all. But this is the one we have to use because we're doing squares, right? Yeah, so we have to use this one. We have to use this one. Oh, man. Okay. So this is the one that we've used on multiplayer. Not all it does is unfold that. We've used this thing. There's got to be another thing here. There's got to be something else that I'm missing. That it's not. It doesn't tell you that up there either. It's running. X to unfold, 1, 2 for cruise, 1, 2, 3 for cruise. I know, it's weird, as soon as it takes the bale, it like makes it smaller. Alright, I'm getting frustrated now, yo. It's like it wants to take the bale, but it just doesn't. Come on. It starts to wrap, and then it doesn't take it. Is this thing just like no bueno, or was it just me? I know I'm nowhere near center, but that's okay. Right? So I swore on multiplayer we were just setting them like back here. Like literally setting it right there. And it would just take it. Like that's how we were doing it in multiplayer, right there. It takes it, it shrinks the bale slightly, and then it runs it through. Oh my goodness. Why no worky? I really want to have like a tube of silage bales laying here. And I just cannot get this stupid thing to take the bale. I mean, maybe this will work. I don't know. I'm going to die if this actually works, by the way. I'm getting frustrated now, can you tell? I mean, I'm stuck now too, but whatever. Because this, like I said, this totally works in multiplayer. Alright, it's dead to me. It's dead to me. It is dead to me. I'm done with it. You guys will probably let me know in the comments what I'm doing wrong. But for now, it is dead to me. And, yeah, it's dead to me. I guess what we'll have to pick up for now is the old traditional, which would be the, well, actually, this is, oh, it's a round bale wrapper. The old coon here. We'll just pick that one up. I didn't realize this one does round bales too. Round R square. So these bales that are sitting here will just be hay bales for the horses. So there's that. Horses slash cows. So, because we will need, you know, for making TMR, mixed rations, whatever you want to call it. Other than that, that thing's dead to me. Like I said, we've gotten it to work on multiplayer. We've used it. We used it in our what's it called? What's that map called? Fenton Forest server. We used it in there. We're gonna be using it on Kiwi Farms. Like, maybe not that on Kiwi Farms, but we're gonna be doing haylage. And I don't know which way is technically faster. I don't think that's the fastest way to go at it personally. It is a different way to go at it, but I definitely don't think it is the fastest way. I think you get a couple of the round bale or the regular ones. A couple people cranked up out in the field. I think that's the fastest way personally. But that's just me. Like the one we just bought, basically. You get a couple of those turning and burning out in your field, and to me that's way faster than hauling them, which, I mean, you have to haul them anyway, so that's not a problem. But having to use front end loaders, that's always going to be the slow part. It's different, it's fun, but it's always going to be the slow part. So we will just have to wrap some of these bales and just wrap them here in the field with the coon round baler, or the coon wrapper. I don't know why I couldn't get that to work. Like I said, I've had it working before. It's worked on our server. The only thing I can think is that is a modded baler that we're using on there. And of course this is an in-game baler, but it should work with the in-game baler because it was made by Giants. I mean, it's not like it was a mod, it's DLC. It's not, you know, it's official. It's official mod. So, or official DLC, I should say. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments. And we may go back to that in the future. But for right now, I'm just calling it done with that. I'm going to bail. Need to get these bales knocked out. I feel like one lonely farmer right now. We got to knock these bales out. You know, it's like, you know, what, April, and he's still wanting to bale last year's crop? That's crazy to me, but that's, you know, you got to get done, right? And for what he's doing, it's probably totally fine because it's going for mulch hay, not real good quality feed hay. So, probably works out just fine for him. But yeah, I don't know why that just wouldn't work, but it is what it is, and it's no big deal, I guess. No big deal, man. John Deere needs to be fixed, needs fuel, and all this stuff, guys. There we go. We'll just fix them up right here, and our combine, and our combine head. And we're still making bales. And we're still making bales. We will probably buy the cows next time. Maybe sell some oats. I'm going to try to get this field cleaned up so it can regrow. So I'll have to fertilize. And actually, you know what? Maybe, well, I don't know. It depends how dark it gets if I fast time or not. If I fast, I probably won't be fast timing before next episode. So, yeah. There's that. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. I'm a little frustrated with Farm Sim right now, and I want to stop playing it. So, I'm going to call this a video. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sure you guys will let me know what I'm doing wrong with that bale wrapper. But other than that, have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.